Democrats in the state of Colorado have actually come up with a very clever plan to try to get Lauren Boebert out of office by forcing her to lose her primary. And that plan involves actually abandoning the Democratic Party. So far, since February of this year, thousands of Democrats in Colorado, many of whom are in Lauren Boebert's district, have decided to switch their party affiliation from Democrat to no party affiliation. And by doing that, they are allowed to vote in Colorado's open primaries. See, here's what would happen. If they stayed registered as Democrats, they would only be able to vote in the Democratic primaries. If they're registered as Republicans, you can only vote for Republicans. But if you're unaffiliated, you can vote for either. So Democrats have said in the state, according to interviews, they've decided to become unaffiliated, even after some of them say they were lifelong Democrats, just so they can vote in that Republican primary to get Lauren Boebert out of office. Now, as I said, you've got thousands of Democrats in Colorado, not just in her district, right? All over the state, 3,700, I think it is, that have switched their party affiliation or are no longer affiliated with the Democratic Party. And sure, political scientists tell us that some of these people may have moved, some of them may have died. And of course, there's no way of knowing whether or not all of them left the Democratic Party in order to vote in the Republican primary. However, as I also mentioned, plenty of interviews with these people said, yes, that is exactly the plan. And there are a lot of us that have decided to do this. So whether it's going to be enough to get Lauren Boebert to actually lose her primary, it remains to be seen. The primary, of course, is on June 28th, so we don't have a lot longer to wait. Lauren Boebert does, in fact, have a pretty, I would say, worthwhile opponent who is popular in the state. It is State Senator Don Quorum. There's a problem, though. Even though, as I've discussed in the past, Boebert is not exactly well-liked in her district. A lot of people think that she just wants to be famous and they're not happy she hasn't done anything for them. Quorum is not able to raise much money. In fact, the numbers are, well, let's just say pathetic. By the end of March, last time we have reporting, Quorum had raised only $89,000 compared to $4.4 million for Boebert. So, yeah, it's a pretty big difference there. You know, oh, I've got $90,000. Cool, I have $4.5 million. So Boebert, of course, has the competitive edge. It's obvious she has name recognition, but we've seen crazier things happen in primaries. Not to mention the Democratic Party in the state has lost 2.7% of their registrars. That's pretty significant. In fact, the political experts in the state say that that number is stunning. And in primaries like this, even with high-profile people like Lauren Boebert, 2,000 votes could absolutely mean the difference between victory and defeat. So it'll remain to be seen, but just in case I've got any Democrats out there in Boebert's district watching this, check and see if you've still got time, because every vote could matter. Maybe it's time to switch to unaffiliated. It doesn't really change anything for you. You can still vote in your Democratic primary if that's what you choose to do. But you may also be able to lend a hand in keeping Lauren Boebert from getting a second term. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.